Hello and welcome to Gibraltar. Today's adventure brings us to Gibraltar and we are going to explore Gibraltar's nature reserve right here at the top of the rock. There's Lady M there keeping her bag safe on her front, and there's our friend. I think he's going to go and say hello. Lady M is not aware of it at this minute in time. Yep, she spotted him. She has spotted him. Let's go and get a selfie. Ooh. Does he want to make friends with Lady M? He does not. Thought he made a new friend there, Lady M. Off he goes. Hang on in there, brother. Don't let go! Don't let go! Lady M does this to me every morning. There's the spa, monkey spa. Oh, he's in. Must have been hungry. Little babas. Play area for them. And the car's just pulled at one of the tours. Just pull around.
Pulling things off the front.
And the monkey is having a bash at the windscreen wipers, I think. So we're just about to go up the Skywalk anyway, which is up here. And fun fact, the Skywalk was actually opened by Luke Skywalker in 2018. Lady M didn't believe me. So we're here on the Skywalk, glass floor. Lady M's already made a sharp exit. To be honest, I'm not really dead brave about this type of thing. But it's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, I get it's a drop, but it'd be nice if perhaps it'd gone out a little bit further. So you were right down there. See what I mean? Anyway, it might have been a bit windy there. These monkeys everywhere. I'd say the real names, but I don't know them, I can't pronounce it. Oh, he's gone. That one was Fred. I'm going to go and join Lady M up there. So Lady M did not believe me when I said that Luke Skywalker opened up this Skywalk, because I can be known to tell the odd funny, but there it is. Mark Hamill. Okay, so we're walking from the side of the rock where the cable car drops you off and the Skywalk where we've just been, and we're walking to the other side of the rock, which is kind of over there somewhere. And I just thought I'd stop here and show you the shadow that the rock places on Gibraltar. So that's the main part. If you can see here, that's the runway. There, look. So it's very short. That's about half of it, or maybe just under half, because it goes across just behind here there's the main road across, and then it carries on that way and takes you over the sea. So we are staying, let's have a look, can I see where we are? Well, first of all, let me just point out where the cast of the rock is, so you can see here where the sun's peeking over the top, and all that there is in the, because the outline is still in the shade. So it's scorchy up here, about 22 degrees. I've got my ginger suntan lotion on. But yeah, down there it's still pretty cool. So we walked to the cable car station. So the cable car station's about there somewhere. So we walked across here and we stayed. Where did we stay, lady? And where do you think? Where's our digs? Okay, so I've sussed it out. We came from the kind of red houses here, red roofs. See this? Them two buildings with like the grey top. We were just in between there. So that's where we walked from. So we walked from there, round and across, down there to the cable car station, which is just around the corner. So you can't quite see it. If I go around to where Lady M is there, you can see the cable. Lady M is expertly pointing out the cable car line. So it goes down there and over that bush. Watch out for lizards. And down there. So yeah, that was our walk this morning. Got the cable car. I'll tell you how much everything cost at the end of the video. So yeah, there is Gibraltar. A bit further down now. Again, there's the runway. One thing I didn't point out, and the other bit was that all that is Spain. So right the way across. So this is all the Bay of Gibraltar, and then this is Gibraltar itself. You get a better view of our digs from here. We'll zoom in a little bit. There, look, that's what I was trying to point out a little bit earlier. Them two buildings I was trying to point out, and them red roofs where you're kind of in the middle there. Temple Way we stayed on. Homage to our fantastic friend Dan. But yeah, that's it. I'd love to see, while we're walking along here, there's Lady M. She's on her travels, she's looking at the birds. I'd love to see a plane land or take off. There's the land border, so you've got the British customs and then Spanish customs, and this town here, right the way across, is I can't pronounce it in Spanish, but the English word for it is the line, because it just runs in a line. A lot of that there was sea before. It's been reclaimed inside the Bay of Gibraltar there. Let's take you back round, and there is the Costa del Sol. So we've got a few facts for you in regards for flags. You'll see Lady M up here. Just zoom out a little bit. There's Lady M. Sorry about the sun, but we've got the Gibraltar flag there. We've got the Union flag there, and this one is the flag of Cornwall. I think it's Cornwall anyway, but that was the flag for the EU. Okay, I've been corrected by Lady M. Just been to the Great Siege Tunnels, now back down to the Princess Caroline's Battery. And them flags. So yeah, the Gibraltar flag, the Union flag, and that other one is the Commonwealth flag, the flag of the Commonwealth. It's not Cornish. Just talking nonsense. Right, we stood on the top of Moorish Castle. We are going to see a plane land. Here it comes. Smooth. Should hear it hit the brakes. Across the road. I'll take you, I'll show you around. I know we started off first thing this morning about 9:30, and we got the cable car. Can you see the cable car? So that's the cable car station there. That's why I move my finger out of the way. So we went from there, and it might not look that far. We went from there, kind of across and down a bit. Right the way through to that cannon there. So that cannon is where Princess Caroline's bunker was, where we saw the flags, what have you. So we stood there, and then we walked down. Oh, the Great Siege tunnels were further back from the cannon. And we walked down to this here where the World War II tunnels are. You'll be able to just see them. Top of Lady M's head. That's that. And we've walked down here to this to the Moorish Castle. So you've seen this castle on a coin, I'm sure. Is it 10 pence it's on? I think it is. And you get a great view of Gibraltar, the airport, and Spain as well. It's a view of the road we saw earlier where they closed the road. We saw it from up there. Smashing. Still a fair way up, mate. Still got quite a way to go. So we are back from our adventures up the rock. What was the best bit, Lady M?
I think it was go with the apes, the monkeys. They were
Yeah,
very good.
They were pretty cool, weren't they? Pretty much everywhere you went across the whole of the rock, the monkeys were there, like baby ones, medium-sized ones, big ones, big daddy ones. I got pretty close to one at one point, and I thought any minute now he's going to come and nick my hat and do one. I said I would talk about how much it cost us, Lady M. So we paid £30 each, and that got us a return cable car from the top to the bottom of the rock, and everything for the nature reserve. What was it called? The nature reserve? I've lost me band.
What was the band?
What's it called?
Just
Nature Reserve. Just called Nature Reserve. So it's pretty good value with that. £13, and you get to do everything on the top of the rock. But be warned, if you want to see it all, you've got to do a lot of walking.
Yes.
We've done 15,000 steps, haven't we? But that's from here, our Airbnb, over to the cable cars. And then we went up in the cable cars, over to the Skywalk, and then right the way over to the other side of the rock to do the tunnels, the Great Siege tunnels, the World War II tunnels, and the Moorish Castle. And then walk down the rest of the way and back. And back here, so we are pretty shattered. But for 13 quid, you can't fall off, can you?
No, it was pretty good value. It was a good day out. And
there was other stuff we hadn't done as well. There was other cave there. We didn't go to the ape den because that was all the way down, some really steep steps and all the way back again. So it's pretty good. So my advice would be, if you're going to do it, you can walk right the way from the bottom to the top, but I wouldn't recommend it because it was tough going, even though most of what we did was downhill, because we got the cable car to the top, and then you still have to go up and down things, don't you? Because it's a bit like that.
It is.
The rock across, as you go from one side to the other.
Unless you're super fit.
Yeah, you've got to be super fit, and you've got to be ambulant as well. You've got to be good on your feet.
Yeah, because lots of steps as well.
Yeah, aye. So you can't really go anywhere if you're a wheelchair user or if you're not particularly good on your feet.
They do taxi tours, don't they?
Yeah.
So I suppose you could, if you needed some assistance, you could do a taxi tour, but we fancied doing it ourselves, didn't we?
We did. So yes, and if you just wanted to go to the top, I suppose you could pay £17 for the cable car. You can do a little bit at the top. You can certainly go to the top and look out. We did a bit of filming up there, didn't we? You can see the monkeys. You don't have to go on the nature reserve.
We had breakfast up there, didn't we?
Oh, we did. Yeah, we had a wonderful breakfast. It was £6.50 for a waffle.
Yeah,
but it was worth it. It really was. It was really nice.
It was a lovely restaurant.
Very posh, wasn't it?
It was posh for us.
A bit posh for us. So
because the cafe was closed though.
Yeah, we were.
We'd have been in there.
Yeah, rather the restaurant for brekkie. So yeah, if you just want to go at the top, you could take the cable car to the top, have a little look around the top, take your photographs, because you see both sides of the rock, the east side as well as the side that goes into the bay, and look over Spain and come back down again. But I think for the full experience, you want to be around the nature reserve and see everything that's there. So it's been a pretty good day, although we're shattered. follow us, subscribe and all that jazz, and maybe, you know, follow us on some of our other adventures.